quick video update. Number one, okay, there's going to be you need a perception to understand what I'm saying. I don't have all these gimmicks that everybody brings with their CGIs and knowing how to explain and show it in pictures. So I'm going to tell you very simple. When I take my camera out and I show it against the sun and I take a picture, all I see is light, but yet my eyes filter all this, the rays, and all I see is the sun. What I'm going to go in here is I want to mention that in crosswords, this is one of the games that counts in my work because it's all about games. And in crosswords, you have the double letter and the triple letter, and you have the word. If you've ever played Scrabble, sorry, it was Scrabble, not crossword, it was Scrabble. I'm sorry. So why I'm saying this, because in Pythagorean, you can add a word to a single digit, or you can do the letter count, and we're going to do the letter count right here. Okay, first we have Earth. Let me adjust this. So I restarted. You see how much clearer it is when I don't use auto zoom. So when we use the Pythagorean, right, on Earth, we end up with 5 and 1, and R is 18. It'll be 1 plus 8, 9. T is 20, but we're going to use 2, and H is the 8th letter. So the Pythagorean count for Earth is 6, 15, 16, 17. 17 and 8 equals 25. So Earth has its own number. It's 52 in numbers. E is being the 5th letter, T is being the 20th, ET, 25, in one word, extraterrestrial, because that's what we are. So in this word over here, if I was using the letter count, or if I was using the word, it's 52. So the single Pythagorean count is 7. And that's when you're on the cross. The Pythagorean count also is a multiplication count, which will create 5 times 2, 10. And this is the crossing. Since these are apparently northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, okay, other than north, south, east, and west. So all of these are going to tell different stories, and I can't get into it right now. I don't have the head for it. I'm not sure what story is going to come up of what I can see, but this is a basic count, and we have this for the Earth, Mars, the Moon, and the Sun. If you want to know where Earth is almost like this, right? Inside this. Nothing can get in. No asteroids really can get in. Everything that comes in is sent in, or there's some kind of iceberg out there. And nah, I can't even explain it that way. Let's leave that one out. What I want to do right now is we've talked about Earth, Mars, the Sun, and the Moon. Today I was working on something that was a little bit different. It was on page 1. I'm going to switch this over to something else. And it had to do with 1 times 6 inside 1776. 1 and 7 is equal to 8. 7 and 6 is equal to 13. 8 and 13 is 21, which is the cube, minus equals to 5. The 5 is the orange ball. It is a solid in pull. The 13 is a stripe. So we're talking about the orange ball over here. But when you have the orange ball in pull, I know I'm jumping all over the place. I'm not sure where I'm going with this yet. When you have the orange ball in pull, you also at the same time, and I don't have it here, I shouldn't take you down this road. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you this whole picture. When you have the orange ball in pull, you automatically have the yellow ball and you have the red ball, 911, inside this, because the orange is made up from these two colors. I don't want to get into it. It's a little bit late right now. There's just a lot of little things on my agenda coming up. I've been a little bit busy. We are going to still get into the alphabet count. Here is numbers. In numbers, the alphabet is 1, A, and in the A group is S and J, being the 19th letter, and being J, the 10th letter. To create this one over here, it is created by using 3 and 4. There's a 3 and 4, which is DC in letters. At the same time, to create 3 and 4, in order to bring it to the lowest denominator, we would have to use 13 or 1 and 3. we would use A and C, or the 13th letter. You have to lower that, Nick, please. Or the 13th letter, 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to your 3 and 4. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 will equal to 7, 12 equals to 19. Inside Earth, the way we get this is from number 25 or 52. 2 times 5 equals to this. At the same time, J is in the same house, 1, 1, 1. The E, 1 times 1 plus 4 is 5, 2 plus 3, AD and BC. 1 plus 8 is 9, 1 times 8, so the multiplication will bring us into the 45-degree angle to connect these two over here. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8, equaling to 8 and 9 coming together. When we bring these two together, okay, let's continue, okay. Okay, so when we bring these two together, the 8 and the 9, at the 9 and the 18, or the 9 and the 9, 1 times 8, 1 plus 8, we have to understand something new that I just brought into a new equation, is where, let me bring this up to the next page. I mean, I'd be jumping back and forth right now. Let me just fix this over here. And that comes into where Mars, okay, sorry, where the sun, 3 times 18 equals to the numeric factor of the sun, the numeric number of the sun, 19, 21, and 14. 3 times 18. And we have 19, 18 and 19. Remember we're talking 1 plus 8, 1 times 8. Here we have 19 and 18. The total is 3701. Nibiru is that same number. 111, 57, and 54. I talked about this in the last video. 111. Now they're going to bring a lot more numbers into this effect. But 18 and 19, when you have your mirror image, right? When you have your mirror image, your top image is going to be up here, and you're going to flip it over, and that'll be your mirror image. Or it's going to take it here, and it's going to flip over. It's going to flip over and go like this. Now, if it does that, obviously, if it flips and goes, it'll be over here on this side, right? But it's just flipping right now, and I'm going over here. So I'm assuming that if we go 16, everything goes by threes. 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. So when we flip it, if it's 16 on one side, it'll be that 19 will actually be 16. Remember, you reverse that 16. That 16 is the half-life. I'm a little tired to get into this, but if you're interested, this is what the video is going to be about: how we get more numbers into Earth, Mars, the sun, the moon, the cat and the dog, connecting the sky and everything about all our creation and all our numbers and how they're all associated to numbers. I sound like, you know what, I'm really, really off right now, but when I'm finished with this, yes, there is one thing I did want to mention big time, and it's this. When you're going up levels, all levels of 5, okay, which means two numbers, Pythagorean count, 14, 1 plus 4, 5, 23, 2 plus 3, 5, 32, 3 plus 2, 5, okay, there are no others, right? Now, these numbers, okay, these numbers are differences of 9. Pool separations is a difference of 8, and different multiplications and divisions and subtractions are also. If you take 52 minus 17, 5 minus 1, okay, equals to 4. 7 and 2, 2 minus 7 equals to 5, it's 45. But if I take 52 minus 17 and not in a Pythagorean count, which means use the single digits only, if I take 17 away from 52, using the fact that doesn't matter which is it doesn't matter which number is higher, we take the higher number and we minus the lower number, there's going to be a separation of 10 all the time. So when you're climbing to the same number, it's 9. When you're minusing to the exact number in Pythagorean count, it'll be 10. So far as what I have found. Raphael, let me see if I can do this to another one. Let me take 57 and 29. Does that work? This will be 32. This answer. And plus 29, this will be 86. Minus 29. I just used any number. minus 29, this will be 28. So this one was, this separation over here is 58. This separation is 6. So it didn't work out that exactly the way I wanted. I might not upload this video, but I'm going to end it right here. I'm very tired. Thank you for watching.